Hi everyone, I hope everyone's well and taking care. My name's Jodie. I'm just here to demonstrate you a short yoga practice just for you to practice in your own time from home. So first of all, just bring yourself into a seated cross-legged position and we will just observe the breath before we start. So just lift yourself up out of the waist, relax the shoulders into the back, place the hands on top of the legs. Take a deep breath in through the nose for 1 count and a slower, longer exhale out of the mouth for 1 count for 4 natural breaths. So just noticing the rise of the chest as you breathe in through the nose and the fall as you exhale and release out of the mouth for 4 natural breaths. Really just observing the pace of the breath. After the next exhale, just place one hand on the outer side of the head and just breathe in through the nose. On the exhale, just relax the head over to the same side as you breathe out of the mouth. Keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. If you want more of a stretch for the back of the neck, then just let the head hang heavy so it's relaxed over the chest. Or if you want more of a shoulder stretch, then we're just taking the head back to the side and just breathing for 4 natural breaths. Really noticing any pull or sensation wherever it is. Imagine you're breathing that in through the nose. On the out breath, just slowly start to bring the head back up, release the hand away, and we'll just circle the head now. So as you're rolling the head forward, you're breathing in through the nose. Exhale, slowly releasing the head back, breathing out of the mouth. And just start to do exactly the same, but in the opposite direction, whilst coordinating the breath at the same time. Slowly just bringing the head back up to centre. Place the opposite hand on the outer side of the head. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale, relaxing the head over to the same side, breathing out. Still keep the shoulders relaxed down the back, or if you want more of a stretch for the back of the neck, then just let the head hang so it's coming over the chest. And we're just breathing for 4 natural breaths. Really just noticing any sort of pull or stretch. Imagine you breathing that in through the nose. On the 4th out breath, slowly bring the head back up. Release the hand away from the head. And we'll just circle the neck out now. So as you're bringing the head forward, breathe in. Exhale, slowly releasing the head back. The slower that you move through this, the more that you will feel the stretch in the neck. So just taking your time, just slowly bringing the head back up. When you're ready, I'm going to interlace the fingers behind the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in through the nose for 1 count, and as you exhale, you're just letting the head relax over the chest. Take the elbows out to the side and just breathe out of the mouth as you relax the head a little bit more. Keep the shoulders drawn down the back. Breathe for 4 natural breaths. Slowly start to bring the head back up to centre. Take the hands away from the back of the neck and just circle out the shoulders now. We're just going to extend the legs out of the floor with flexed feet. Make sure you sat on your sits bones. And just take a deep breath in and stretch the arms and hands over the legs as you breathe in through the nose. Keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. As you exhale, you're reaching out with the arms and hands as though you're grabbing onto something. Let the hands relax on the toes. The lower legs are just out to the side. Draw the shoulders into the back, and as you exhale, you're just letting the top half of the body relax over the legs a little bit more. Dropping the head and just breathe for 4 natural breaths. Now keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. Drop the head. You should feel a stretch down the back of the legs, also in the lower back. So just imagine you breathing that in, but on the exhale, just try and relax into it a little bit more as you breathe out. Notice any stretch wherever you feel. Imagine you breathing that in. Exhale, start to walk the hands back up the legs to come out of the stretch. And we'll just do that again, so we've done that twice. So just lift yourself up out of the waist. Take a deep breath in and just stretch the arms over the legs. Exhale, reach out with the arms and hands as though you're grabbing onto something as you breathe out of the mouth. And then just relax the hands on the toes, the lower legs, out to the side as you feel your body relaxing more on the out breath. And we're just breathing for 4 natural breaths in the seated forward fold. Really relaxing the head. Start to walk the hands back up the legs to come out of it. Bring yourself onto all fours to a tabletop flat back. So just make sure the hands are out at shoulder height, the knees are at your natural hip level, and then just relax the feet. So start to soften the belly and you're just relaxing the hips back. Look straight out in front of you and breathe in through the nose and just relax the shoulders into the back. Exhale out of the mouth as you start to tuck. Bend from the lower back first. Feel the bend happen throughout the full back. Drop the head as you exhale out of the mouth. Coming up onto the fingertips as you feel more of a bend in the spine as you pull the back up toward the ceiling. Sigh out of the mouth, breathing out. So we're going to start to relax the hands back down onto the mat. Tuck the elbows in as you breathe in, relaxing the belly, relaxing the hips back. Look straight out in front of you as you breathe in through the nose. And exhale, so we're starting to curve from the lower back first. Breathing out of the mouth and just let the bend happen throughout the full back as you drop the head. Then come up onto the fingertips. Breathing out of the mouth, really letting that bend. Feeling the back come up toward the ceiling. Relaxing the hands as you breathe in again. Relaxing the hips back, looking straight out in front. Breathing in through the nose. And exhale slowly back to a flat back. Dropping the head so the gaze is looking in between the space of the hands. Tuck the toes under and just bring yourself up into a down dog. Slowly walk the feet in toward the hands. Relax the shoulders into the back. And just make sure the chest is dropping in between the space of the arms. Now you can slowly start to walk out the feet and legs if you need to. We're breathing for 4 natural breaths, so just make sure the head and the gaze is looking in between the space of the legs. If you choose to stay stable in down dog, relax the back of the heels of the feet. We're breathing for 4 natural breaths. Remember, deep inhale, but on the exhale, we're trying to relax into it a little bit more. Notice any sort of stretch or sensation wherever it is. Bring yourself back to a stable down dog now. Slowly create a bend in both knees. And just drop yourself back down onto all fours. Release the feet back into a flat back tabletop position. So we're going to go into knee to nose pose now. So moving over to the right leg first. As you pull the knee in toward the chest, you're breathing in through the nose. As you exhale and stretch the leg back out to your natural hip level, you're breathing out of the mouth. So we're doing this 4 times on each leg. So as you pull the right leg in toward the chest, you're breathing in through the nose for 1 count. As you exhale and stretch the leg back, you're breathing out. So when you've moved the leg 4 times, whilst coordinating the breath, just drop yourself back down onto all fours to then move over to the opposite leg. So as you're pulling the left in, breathing in through the nose, and as you exhale, you're stretching the leg back out to your natural hip level. While you move the leg, coordinating the breath, pay attention to the hips as well. Make sure they're not turning out. You want them to be completely stable. They're facing down toward the mat or the floor. So remember, when you're pulling the leg in toward the chest, you're breathing in. As you exhale and stretch the leg back, you're breathing out. When you've done 4 on each leg, bring yourself back to all fours. We're going to slowly widen out the legs. Stretch the arms and hands up the floor out to shoulder height. Relax the arms and hands and just rest the buttocks back on the heels. Drop the head so the forehead is now onto the mat. Relax the shoulders into the back, and we're just breathing for 4 breaths in child pose now. Aiming for the buttocks to relax back on the heels of the feet. Stretch the arms out of the floor, out to shoulder height, or you can create 2 fists with the hands. Pop the forehead on the fists and just relax the elbows out to the side. Breathing for 4 natural breaths with the shoulders relaxed into the back. So you're just choosing your arm and hand variation. Breathing for 4 breaths. On the exhale, just keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. And just try and relax a little bit more. Bringing your attention back to the breath. So as you take another deep inhale through the nose for 1 count now. Exhale, start to walk the hands back in towards you as you breathe out and start to roll the top half of the body back up to come out of child pose. Then just bring yourself into a seated cross-legged position again. Bring the soles of the feet together and just let the legs relax out to the side. Rock from right to left, left to right, just to find the sits bones. Keep the shoulders relaxed down the back and then place the hands on top, just by the ankles. So you're just still lifting up out of the waist with a nice active core. As you breathe in, you're just going to slowly pull the legs up toward the shoulders, breathing in through the nose. As you exhale, you're dropping the legs back down as you breathe out, but try not to relax into the lower back. really lifting yourself out of the waist. So as you're pulling the legs up, you're breathing in. As you exhale, you're dropping the legs back down, but keeping the shoulders relaxed down the back as you try not to relax into the lower back as well. So we'll do this again, inhaling, pulling the legs up toward the shoulders. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, relaxing the legs back down, breathing out of the mouth. So just start to flow through this 4 times, just to get the coordination of the breath while you move the legs as well. And we're just thinking about still lifting up out of the waist, so we're not creating tension in the lower back. So remember, as you pull the legs up, you're breathing in through the nose. As you exhale, you're dropping the legs back down as you breathe out of the mouth. So after that, just bring yourself into a cross-leg position again. So starting with the right leg, we're just going to extend that out up the floor with a flexed foot. Left leg, that foot is going to come in to the right inner thigh. So that leg is just relaxed out of the side. Now lifting up out of the waist with the top half of the body. Breathe in and just stretch the arms over the straight leg. Breathing in. As you exhale, just reach out with the arms and the hands. So you're coming over the straight leg, breathing out. And just relax the arms and hands on the lower leg. Drop the head. So the gaze is looking down toward the straight leg. Keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. And just breathe for 4 natural breaths. Now just go to where you feel's enough. You will start to feel something in the lower back. Just breathe 4 breaths. Really noticing any sort of pull or sensation or stretch. Just keep the shoulders rolled down the back. Take another deep breath in through the nose for 1 count. And on the exhale, just walk the hands back up the leg to come out of it. And we'll just do the same on the other. So just take that foot back in, straighten out the other, so the left or the opposite leg with a flexed foot. Take the other foot in on the inner thigh, the left inner thigh. Lift up out of the waist. Bring your attention to the right, the straight leg. Breathe in and just stretch the arms over the straight leg. Exhale, reaching forward with the arms and hands. Breathe out and just relax over the straight leg. Drop the head and we're just breathing for 4 breaths. Slowly exhale and just start to bring yourself back up, walking the hands up the leg, back into a seated cross-leg position. So just bringing yourself back into a seated cross-leg position. And we're just going to move into some seated side stretches now. So you can use a block or a cushion or a pillow just for support. We're just taking one arm out of the side, so you can relax the arm or the hand on the supported block or cushion with the arm relaxed on it or the hand, or you can just take the arm on the floor of the mat. So the other arm and hand is going to reach up and over the head. Create a slight bend in the elbow with the palm facing down toward the mat or the floor. Relax both shoulders down the back, and then you're just dropping the head down and the gaze down toward the same leg, keeping the shoulders relaxed down the back, and just breathe for 4 natural breaths. Now you should be feeling a stretch down the sides here, the lower back. Keep reaching out with the arm coming over the head, breathing for 4 natural breaths. Still keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. Just notice any sort of sensation wherever it is in the body. Imagine you're breathing that in through the nose, filling your lungs up with fresh air. On the 4th out breath, just slowly start to rise back up. Release the arm and hand away from the supported block or cushion. Drop that arm back down to bring yourself out of it, and just give yourself a couple of shoulder rolls now in both directions. And just place the cushion on the block on the other side. Adjust the body, bring yourself into a cross-leg position with the legs, and just place the arm and hand onto the mat if you need to, and the block. The other arm is reaching up and over the head. Create a slight bend in the elbow with the palm facing down. Relax both shoulders down the back, and just drop the head down toward the same leg. Keep the shoulders relaxed, but keep reaching up and over with the arm that's coming over the head, and that'll give you more of a stretch down the side. So breathe 4 breaths. Exhale and just relax a little bit more as you relax the shoulders into the back. Breathing for 4 natural breaths. Feel your body just relaxing a little bit more on the out breath. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly rise back up to bring yourself out of the stretch, and just give yourself a couple of shoulder rolls just to ease the neck as well in both directions. So just bringing the feet back into parallel. Relax the shoulders into the back, and just take a deep breath in through the nose for 1 count. As you exhale, we're just relaxing the top half of the body over the legs, so the space in between the legs, dropping the head, and just breathe a couple of breaths where you are. So this is really opening out the hips. You will start to feel something in the hips as you relax the head a little bit further down toward the feet or the mat or the floor, and this is just opening out the hips a little bit more as you keep the shoulders relaxed into the back, breathing for 4 natural breaths. Slowly exhale after the 4th breath, starting to roll the top half of the body back up to come out of the stretch. And just extend the legs out of the floor again now with flexed feet. Find the sits bones again. Take a deep breath in and just stretch the arms and hands over the legs with the shoulders still relaxed into the back. Exhale, reach out as though you're grabbing onto something. Relax the hands on the toes, the lower legs. Keep the shoulders drawn into the back. And just drop the head and breathe for 4 natural breaths. Remember, on the exhale, we're just trying to relax a little bit more over the legs. Feeling your body just relax a bit more on the out breath, dropping the head. And just start to walk the hands slowly back up the legs to come out of the seated forward fold. Bring your legs back into a seated cross-leg position. And we're just going to finish off there, just bringing your attention back to the breath flow. So just lift yourself up out of the waist. Relax the legs and feet, still engaging the core with the shoulders rolled into the back. And just rest the hands on top of the legs. Take a deep inhale through the nose, noticing the rise of the chest. And just imagine you're breathing in relaxation. On the exhale, just notice the fall as you breathe out any remaining tension. And we're just breathing like this for 4 natural breaths, bringing your attention back to the pace of the breath. Just take a deep inhale through the nose for 1 count, noticing the rise of the chest and the fall as you exhale, and just release out of the mouth, relaxing the shoulders into the back. And just start to notice how the body feels right now. Notice how you feel at this present moment. And then just start to check in on how the mind feels, without any judgments or changes. So as you take another deep breath in through the nose, I just want you to stretch the arms up as much as you can up toward the ceiling, breathing in for 1 count. And just relax the shoulders into the back, palms facing down as you exhale, relaxing the arms back down and the hands as you breathe out of the mouth. We'll just do that once more. So as you breathe in, stretching the arms up toward the ceiling, relax the shoulders into the back, palms facing down as you exhale, relaxing the arms and hands back down, breathing everything out of the mouth to let go now. Take the hands together, rub them till you get a warm sensation. When you do, just place them over the eyes and take a deep inhale through the nose. Imagine you breathing in that warmth through the nose. And on the exhale, release the hands away from the face as you breathe out of the mouth to finish the practice. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed it, and take care.